What is up, YouTube? So I wanted to make this video for a minute, honestly, but I've been sick as fuck this last month. Here's the 21-year-old car collection. Before we go into my Corvette, my Ram TRX, there's a third car not pictured, which is my mom's Tesla Model 3. It's a 2025. So that is another car I bought and paid for her as well. But we're just gonna show these two cars today. I'm gonna walk around and talk about them for a little bit, and then we're gonna drive them around. And then at the end of this video, we're gonna be yapping a bit about life and shit. Without further ado, we're gonna go into each car. I got the Corvette first, so we're gonna go into that first, and then we'll go into the TRX. All right, so this is my 2020 Corvette C8. This was the first car I bought on my own, you know, no cosigner or anything. The car I had before this was a Subaru BRZ 2013. Got this car about a year ago, right after I kind of started making money with social media and stuff like that. It used to be white. Of course, I financed it. I actually could barely fucking afford this thing when I bought it. But I'm a big believer in making financial decisions that you can't really afford at the time, because it's gonna force you to make more money. Because if you can't make your payments, then you're fucked, all right? And that's what happened with this car. So since I bought in this car, my income is like fucking 5 or 10x. Like, I don't even know what I was making back then. It's not the automatic convertible, but the roof does come off, which is fucking sick. And having a convertible living in Florida, I used to live in Arizona with this car, is fucking great, honestly. The thing with Corvettes though is, I'm not gonna lie, they're a little overplayed. Everybody's got one, so I do plan on upgrading and trading this car in soon. I got this when I was 20 years old. Really can't complain. It had like 3,000 miles. It's a Z51 package. I'll show you guys the interior in a second as well. Now it's really dirty, but I'll show you guys the wrap as well, because the wrap made it a lot better. And then also what I have on this is a Corsa exhaust. So we'll actually do a startup in a little bit after I kind of give you guys a walk around, show you the interior, and then obviously we'll drive this in a bit. I really do like the Z06, but the issue with the Z06 is, to the average person, it looks literally like the same fucking car, which sucks. I think Z06s are so sick. I think they sound sick, but like I said, you know, I do social media for a living, so what I buy, I need to kind of cater that a bit towards my social media, and getting a Z06 is not going to do that, because it just simply looks like the same car. And also, there's so many Corvettes. I'm literally looking at another Corvette in my parking garage over there. There's like 4 others. But yeah, I think my Corvette is one of the sickest though, with the tints and the wrap. I had a sick ass spoiler I bought, it never came. So this wrap is like this like midnight satin purple. I think it's sick as fuck. I want to wrap all of my like sports cars with this shit in the future as well. As you can see, I mean, it's just like the way like the light hits it, it's like black and purple. The camera doesn't even pick it up as well. The only issue with it, which fucking sucks, is it gets dusty so fucking easily. This car honestly just gets dirty easily. I also live in a parking garage which is not fully gated in, as you can see. Like the city, like when it's raining and shit, dust just blows in. I did cover these side parts in carbon fiber. It's just like fake shit from Amazon. I put this there as well. Obviously it's dirty as fuck, because I mean, that's just fucking me. I'm just fucking dirty. But yeah, we got these red carpets, we got these red seats. They're leather and they're kind of fading a bit, which kind of sucks. But it's fine. I don't think it'll be too big of an issue when I sell it. This is the original color. It's white. Now for the exhaust and the exhaust tips, you guys will hear this more when I do the POV drive, but it was a Corsa Extreme, and as you can see, they stick out like a bunch. Like, it just, I don't know, it makes the car look fucking sick. I don't know how well the mic is gonna pick this up, because it's loud as shit, but I'll put it far enough away to hopefully you guys can get somewhat of an idea on the way this sounds. The car also has remote start too. Yeah, here we go. It has a really sick idle sound. It's loud as shit. All right, so on the camera, I don't think you guys can tell how big this fucking truck is. It's about 6'9" for reference. I'm 5'11". With these shoes though, I'm probably like 6 foot. So this truck is big as fuck. I don't even think it was gonna fit in my parking garage when I got it. Bro, it's like 6'9", 6'10". It's a fucking beast, and it is like 7,000 pounds, which is sick. But yeah, so this is my 2022 Ram TRX. I bought this with 28,000 miles on it, a lot more than the Corvette, but I mean, it's a fucking truck. What do you expect? I would say I bought this roughly like 2 months after I started making way more money, which was like in July, is when my income like skyrocketed a lot. At the time, was it a financially smart decision? I mean, I don't think it's the best choice per se to, you know, make big purchases as soon as you start making some more money. But yeah, this car, I literally impulse bought it. Funny story, I just wanted a second car. I was looking at Hellcats. I test drove a Hellcat that was actually Hulk Hogan's old Hellcat. Dude, I put my foot on the fucking gas, and this shit just spun out instantly. I was like, I can't get this. I can't even drive it. I just saw they had a TRX on the website. It was white though. And then I saw this one in person. I have a video. I'll put it on the screen.
Easy.
They put the steps on
Oh my.
Yo, Logan,
bro.
Oh my god, it's got the fucking dinosaur.
Let me see. Holy shit.
Bro, look at the logo.
Bro, I have to get this car.
All right, so it's a random ass Tuesday. This dude just dropped 100 G's on a new truck today. This is mine. How you feel, bro? How you feel?
Bro, I didn't even brush my teeth.
As you can hear, I saw this and I instantly was like, I need to fucking get this car because it's built it. It's already built out. It's lifted. It's got these sick ass red Vossen wheels. These are like $8,000 wheels. It's wrapped as well. I fuck with the red accents to it, which I'll show you guys when I get on the close up. There's so much aftermarket shit, which I'll go into in a second. Funny story though, they fucking lost the key. And there was a battery issue with one of the like speakers that it's blown out, like not the speakers that came with it. There's like there's aftermarket subs. So I didn't actually end up getting this car until 4 days after I put the down payment in, and I never test drove it either. I never got to test drove it. I never got to even see the inside of it. But the interior is red, which is another huge selling point for me. All my cars in the future are gonna have red interior. Fucking supercharged V8. 700 fucking horsepower. I'll show you guys the engine bays in a second. The sound is insane. You guys will hear that in the POV drive. One of the most fun cars I've ever been in, and it's good. I can haul things around. I can drive people around. Obviously, the Corvette is very tiny, so I can't do that. But yeah, I mean, this car is so fun. I probably will never get rid of this thing for a long time. The Corvette, obviously, I'm gonna trade up. But in terms of like a car in this category, which is, you know, a truck, you can't get a better truck than this. There's not a better truck than this. There's some future mods I am gonna do to it. I do wanna put an exhaust on it to make it like pop a bit. I want to tint it. I want to put starlights in it. I want to put subs in it. And I want to get a custom steering wheel. But I think that's about it. Yeah, so what is done in this car? So these $8,000 Vossen wheels are aftermarket, obviously. They're red. This front bumper, aftermarket. The rear bumper is also aftermarket. The trunk bed, like the hat, not the latch part of the end, but like the whole top part, that is electric. There's a remote that opens and closes it. There's cold air intakes in it. The interior is red, and it's on a 6-inch lift. Maybe the suspension's out. I don't know all that's done to it. There's a light bar too, which I don't even know how to turn on. All right, so first off, obviously we got these fucking sick ass Vossen wheels. This is the wrap also. It's like this mirror gray. You kind of see a reflection on me. I don't know if I love it. I don't hate it, but the quality's kind of shit. This is the trunk bed hatch. Here's the remote to it. You simply just, boom. There's also a light with the remote as well. I have fucking talkies and random shit back here. Don't ask me why. This is the front bumper that's aftermarket. You know, another one of my favorite things about this truck. Oh yeah, this automatic step bar. I totally forgot to talk about that. That's fucking sick. And one of my favorite things, full red interior in the back as well. And on the doors. This car also has remote start, which obviously is fucking sick. But yeah, let's give you guys a little not so cold start. But I'm gonna put an exhaust on it because fuck it, why not? There's your supercharger and the aftermarket cold air intakes. They're fucking massive. This is my hand next to them. All right, I fucked up. I literally just fucking drove over my tripod. Can you guys see? Holy shit, wow. That is fucked. I just destroyed this. Holy shit. I literally just fucking destroyed this thing. Dude, fuck. That literally just shows me how fucking heavy this truck is. I mean, bro, can you guys tell? This tripod's fucking thin. Can you even close? Dude. All right, well, that was unfortunate, but now we are going to POV drive the C8. This tint is dark as fuck, by the way. It's like 15, I think it's 15 and then 25. Literally driving down 10 floors in this parking garage. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, as I was literally driving out of the parking garage, as soon as I stopped recording, I drove around a wall and I hit the fucking corner of my car. And now we're gonna go check it out. Where's the damage, bro? Oh, there's the rim. Oh my God, I literally, wow. That's, oh my God, it's not that bad, but like, this is the second time I've scratched this part. Fuck me, dude, there's literally no way I did this shit again. Worst part is I actually did scrape this car in this exact same spot and had to get it rewrapped one time before. So this is the second time I've fucking done that, holy shit. Let's just pretend that literally did not fucking happen because there's just no way. Bro, how the fuck did I break my tripod? And my fucking car, bro. But yeah, I hope you guys can hear the burbles well on this course. Ready? Here we go. Holy fuck. Alright, those were loud. That's about as good as the exhaust goes. It's still 500 horsepower, still pretty fast, still pretty loud. It's nothing too crazy. That's why I'm gonna be upgrading this car pretty shortly. You know, something a little bit louder. Let's start the TRX. Let's rip this thing. Woo! All right, I cannot wait for you guys to hear this fucking supercharger because it sounds fucked. What basically happened though is I fucking went around a corner like this and just went way too close. Fishtail hit it because there was another car coming. It was completely my fault. It was fucking retarded. In terms of the wrap, I think the guy has extra, so it'll be like 100, 200 bucks. So it's not like bad repair. It's just fucking annoying, bro, because I literally did the same fucking shit like a month ago. Literally like a month ago. So for the TRX, we have to go on the freeway. It's generally too big to be able to genuinely rip this shit in the city. Just because the fact that like, oh my fucking God, I was so close to that car drove next to me. This car is so fucking wide. In this parking garage, I don't know if you can tell how fucking close it looks to this top part. It's fucked. It's genuinely fucked. But it's lit. I love having a big ass truck, bro. People move out of the way for you. Nobody wants to fuck with you. All right, I hope this light is green. Oh yeah, it is. All right, here we go. Holy fuck. All right, let's make it on here and we can really rip it. There we go. Oh shit, we got Christmas lights. Holy shit. All right, we got a straightaway. Oh my God. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put the window up. You guys will still be able to hear it. All right, you guys can still hear the wine. Ready? Y'all hear this shit? But yeah, this car is arguably more fun than the Corvette. Corvette's just fun to like rip around and shit, but I don't know. Sometimes I wish I had like a C7 Z06. C8s are sick. I think it's close shit you can get. All right, it's low-key the next day. I was fucking exhausted, and after fucking banging my shit against the wall, I was not trying to fucking film. But I got some shit I want to talk about. I wasn't sure how I wanted to start this, but I wanted to start it with, you know, the relevant shit going on in my life, and also like just give advice to you guys too, because I've been super active on Snapchat. It's Logan Kahn, K-A-H-N-N-N, so 3 N's. I post a lot of shit on there. I answer you guys a lot too, so hope I can give advice there. But basically what we're gonna start this little yap sesh with is that, you know, most people aren't where they want to be in life simply because they're lazy. All right, and I'm fucking lazy too. A lot of people are lazy just every day. Dopamine is so convenient. You want food, boom, Uber Eats. You want dopamine, fucking scroll on TikTok, watch porn, whatever the fuck. And I'm human, bro. I do all this shit as well. But so that's like the reason why we're all lazy. But anyways, how do you achieve shit that is hard to get and not instant dopamine with all this laziness now? It's putting yourself in positions where if you don't get it done, you're fucked, okay? The easiest way to explain this is when I was making like no money, I signed a lease to an apartment that was $2,000 a month, okay? Now, I had money saved up. I like signed a music deal, but when I was 18, I wanted to move out. I was making like no money, signed a lease for an apartment that was $2,000 a month, and I wasn't really making money, and I had to figure out how to make money, and that's how I paid for that apartment. And putting myself in that position is what got me to, you know, make money and figure it out, because I had no choice. You don't pay your rent. I don't even know what happens when you don't pay your rent, but you're fucked. It's not a position you want to be in. You probably fuck your credit and shit. And I've done that every year. Okay, I moved from Arizona to Tampa this year. My rent doubled. Now I'm paying $4,000 a month. I actually had to pay $4,200 fucking dollars because I forgot to pay rent, and it's the 4th. So, and when I first moved here, I didn't know how the fuck I was gonna make money. And I figured it out only because I literally had no fucking choice. So I'm moving to Miami in 2 weeks from today. My rent is now almost $7,000 a month, okay? Which is a fucking insane amount to think about, that I'm gonna spend $84,000 a month on rent, $84,000 a year on rent. It's crazy. But it's like, because of that, I have no fucking choice but to figure it out. And, you know, I'm lazy, yes, but I have no choice, right? It's the same reason I've paid for 3 cars, my mom's car, my Corvette, my TRX, other fucking bills and shit like that. It's like, I put myself in a position where if I don't make money, I'm fucked. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't wanna know what's gonna happen. That's what you gotta do, bro. That's why I also want to document this shit too and just talk about stuff on the internet, because nobody wants to fail on the internet. But yeah, that's the first thing I want to talk about. First little piece of advice, you know, I'm moving to a place that's $7,000 a month. I can afford it, but it's still fucking scary, bro. My monthly expenses are like baseline are probably like 20 grand. Next thing I want to talk about is life beating you down and negative feedback loops. You know, the last fucking 3 to 4 months were fucking such a high to me. I made so much money. I made the most amount of money I ever made in my life. I got fucking shredded. Just everything in my life changed. And that high is kind of coming down now. And I feel like I'm kind of been getting in this negative feedback loop, mainly because I make money off the views I get on Instagram from sponsors, and I keep getting hit with these shadow bans, and it fucking sucks. And what happens is when, you know, you have this cool high that you're on, and then you kind of hit this negative things that happen to you, you get these like negative feedback loops, like this happened to me. Oh, I got shadow banned today. Oh, I scraped my car against the wall. Oh, I'm having relationship issues. Oh, this happened. Like, it's just very, very easy to get stuck in a negative feedback loop. And, you know, the only way to get out of that is to stack wins and, you know, do the opposite, which is a positive feedback loop. And sometimes there's things you can't control. Right now, I can't control that my Instagram shadow ban. That fucking sucks, okay? It sucks that, you know, my content's not getting pushed out, and it's fucking scary, especially because, you know, I got all these new expenses coming to me. Like, literally, like, this is happening to me right before I'm moving to a fucking expensive place, Miami. But, you know, it's like, all right, I want to break this. And, you know, in the past, I've crashed out. That's another big thing I want to talk about, is never fucking crash out. When I say crash out, I basically just mean when you stop doing the things you know you're supposed to do. It's just that negative feedback loop. Like, something bad happens to you. Because it bad happened to you, you didn't go to the gym that day. You didn't do the work you had to do. And now, because you didn't go to the gym, you look like shit. You didn't do the work you're supposed to do. You're not making the money you want. And it's just this constant negative feedback loop. And the way to break that is positively. Now, when I say positively, it's like focusing on what the shit you can focus on is. So for me, I'm posting 3 new videos a day, which I'm making 3 new videos a day. And I'm posting 5 trial reels a day, which is basically just reposts. And just where you edit them a little bit so Instagram thinks it's a brand new video. And I'm reposting them on Facebook and Snapchat. And that's what my wins are gonna be. That's the win I can focus on. I can't control the views that I'm gonna get, but I can control the output. Another thing too is my physique. I wanna get a lot leaner again. I just started taking another peptide called cagrilintide. I'm gonna stack that with retatrutide. Retatrutide is gonna burn fat. Cagri is gonna suppress my appetite, because my appetite's definitely been high lately. Yeah, that's literally it. It's like you just have to have shit you can focus on, shit that you can win in. I know no matter what happens, I can post 8 times a day. I can get a better physique. Those are the wins that I can control. That's why the gym is so powerful. But I can focus on those wins, and that will get me into that positive feedback loop. And when you have that positive feedback loop in your head where you're a winner, that's when everything just falls into your fucking lap, bro. It's like all you have to do is break the negative feedback loop one time, get a little bit of positive feedback going, and just stay in that loop. And that's why I've been so focused lately on just being grounded, being in my routine, doing the shit I have to do, trying to get my best physique possible. Almost being too disciplined sometimes, but it's okay, because you go through different phases in life. Like, that's just how it goes. And it feels like that's the only thing I can hold on to right now, you know, because this shadow ban shit, it fucking sucks, especially because it just came back like today, and I had it off for like 2 weeks, and it's just like out of my control. And my videos were probably good again, and I was about to sign another deal based on my views, and now I don't know how to go. It's just a lot of uncertainty, but it's just part of life, bro. Another thing too is I want to start learning how to trade. I was like, fuck it, like I have some extra time. I still have more time to do stuff because I stopped streaming. You know, I switched from streaming and posting on Instagram to just posting on Instagram, because that was what my new deal was favored towards. Like, it wasn't any streaming. So now I have extra time, another hour or 2 a day. So I'm gonna start learning how to trade. I guess where I'm at in life is like, you know, I was making a bunch of money. Now I'm re-signing these contracts. My views are up and down. Don't know where things are gonna go. I've stacked a lot of money, so I'm not really pressed for cash. What else? I guess like personal life, my dad died August 20th. So what is that, like 3 months ago? A little bit more than 3 months ago today. That shit's fucking, that's something I'm still dealing with. It's weird, bro. It's like crazy, insane to say out loud. You know, he got diagnosed with cancer a little over a year ago today. Normal person. I literally saw him last Thanksgiving. This Thanksgiving, he's gone. So it's weird. Been getting through that as well. I feel like part of me getting over that has just been focusing super hard on work and making money and success and stuff like that. And I think it's good. I think it's a good thing to, you know, have that as an outlet, something that's positive. Like, it's definitely a positive thing to get more successful in certain areas in your life. But the thing is with success, and this is something that I really struggle with, is that sometimes things are going to happen that are out of your control, like me getting shadow banned, and just other things happening. And, you know, when you rely your happiness on that and it goes down out of your control, it's definitely messes with your head. And I think this is also part of, you know, people that are super focused on super big goals. It's just like, you're just not going to mentally be a normal person if you want to have these insane goals. And that's okay. You know, if you have these insane goals, sometimes you're just not going to think like everyone else. You're going to be a little fucking autistic in the head. And it's just part of the journey, bro. And you got to accept it. And like, that's kind of what I've been going through lately, is it's like I was on this crazy high and things kind of slowed down a bit. And, you know, it's like the only thing I can hold on to is just like the work. Like, just keep putting the work in, keep doing what you know you have to do, and figuring out new things. Going to Costa Rica tomorrow morning. You know, it's sick. Moving to Miami in 2 weeks, so we got a lot of shit going on. And, you know, the main reason I wanted to do this little yap is just because it's like I like to look back on it myself, but I hope that me giving my perspective to you guys can assist as well. Because right now, I really don't know what's going to happen. You know, I don't know when my shadow ban is going to come off. I don't know how big of a contract I'm going to get re-signed for some of my sponsors. I don't know how much money I'm going to make. And it's fucking scary, bro. But it's like, you have to be in these scary, uncomfortable situations to make growth. That's simply just how it works. You know, if life, it doesn't work that way. Things don't just always go good. That's just not how life works. And you got to accept that, bro. And, you know, like, especially when you come off these crazy highs where everything is just going so fucking good for you and you're like, wow, you got to realize that you're not going to appreciate those highs if you don't have those lows at the same time. But the truth is, like, if you really hold on to what you got from those highs, those lows don't have to be as low as they were before. You know, I'm still focusing on posting every day, focusing on getting my physique right and just not crashing out and staying disciplined. Because, you know, whatever you believe in, I believe in God. Maybe you believe in other shit. I feel like you owe it to that. Whatever, for me, I feel like I owe it to God. I owe it to God to, you know, if I want this life, I have to keep putting that work in no matter what. I can't take it for granted. Can't get lazy. I can't lack off, even when things aren't going good. You know, one quote, I don't know the exact way it goes, but something that really sticks to me is like, some people that are really successful, they still work like they're dirt broke. And it's just that hunger that you have. And sometimes you're not as hungry, but it's just the output in anyways. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, I'm just a fucking 21-year-old. I'm figuring this shit out in life. Things started to work for me because I was consistent. And it's part of the journey, bro. Like, you got to accept that not everything is always going to go good. It's just part of the journey. And that's why not everyone is in, you know, some sort of entrepreneurial, very independent position. You know, you want to make a shit ton of money. You want to do this shit yourself. You're gonna have hardship that other people don't have dealing with normal jobs, and that's okay. But yeah, honestly, bro, like, I think this is what I'm done. I think I'm done yapping right now. But this feels really good. I want to do a lot more of these. But yeah, I mean, you guys see that, like, degenerate side of me as well. Like, a lot of shit's intentional that I do too. And I want to just, you know, keep talking to you guys, keep being more real, because I haven't really posted that much on social media in a while. My life's changed a lot. And yeah, I just want to keep being transparent with you guys. And, you know, just document the journey, honestly. Even if this video gets no views, I don't really care. It's more so that I want to just be able to look back on these videos and just be like, damn, that's where I was at. Now I'm getting further in life. So yeah, if you guys have anything else you guys want me to talk about too, I'd love to do it. And yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. And yeah, whatever you guys are doing, you guys can DM me on Instagram. It's at LoganKahn, KAHNN. Snapchat is the same, but 3 N's. So I appreciate you guys. Peace out.